Okay, thank you, Paul. Chaos on Interstate 35. The president calls it a show of patriotism. The Biden campaign calls it harassment.
And this morning, the FBI is investigating a convoy of drivers that surrounded a Biden campaign bus near New Braunfels.
Erica Zuko joining us now live with more on why the FBI is now involved. Erica, good morning.
Good morning, Sarah and Stacia. Well, the FBI would say only that it is aware of and investigating the incident, which was caught on video from several angles. You can take a look at some of the video here that shows that incident, which happened on Friday. The FBI released its statement yesterday afternoon, and since then it has been circulating as the investigation continues. Now, videos show trucks with Trump flags surrounding a Biden-Harris bus. One appears to hit another vehicle, though it's unclear exactly what came before that moment. Local officials like Councilman Roberto Trevino have released statements denouncing the driver's actions, some calling them voter intimidation. Republican Senator John Cornyn says he supports peaceful demonstrations but opposes violence, and is glad an investigation is underway so they can figure out exactly what happened here. Now, the president had tweeted out one of the videos and later tweeted out, quote, "In my opinion, these patriots did nothing wrong. Instead, the FBI and justice should be investigating the terrorists, anarchists, and agitators of Antifa who run around burning down our Democrat-run cities and hurting our people," end quote. Again, the FBI is investigating this situation. They haven't said anything about investigating other cases. We know this one is still underway. They haven't said yet whether any potential charges could be coming or what other agencies they may be working with. Reporting in San Antonio, Erica Zuko, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Erica.